So, hello everyone. This is your today's GD coordinator, Pearl. So, good afternoon and welcome to the group discussion of MSc Mathematics first year. So, are you guys ready? So,
Yes, Pearl.
okay. So, has anyone heard about the Google's advertisement slang that is "बोलने से सब होगा"? So, what is it is about? Can anyone tell? बोलने से
Yes, I.
Yes,
It is
Devna.
about that you can search anything with voice,
Yes,
with
voice search.
speaking, and search anything.
Yeah. So it's a Google Assistant. Uh, am I right?
Yes, you are
So,
right.
so today we are going to discuss about the technology behind this Google Assistant, that is artificial intelligence, known as कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता in Hindi. So AI is good. So artificial intelligence is the topic, and we are going to discuss about its pros and cons. So shall we start with the introduction and some definitions from you guys? Let's know your views.
Hello everyone, I am Chavi Shandile, and as Pearl said, that today's our topic is artificial intelligence, and I just want to define it a little bit. So, artificial intelligence is just the development of computers and robots that are really helpful for us nowadays to do the complex task in lesser time and in an easy way. So that's it.
Hi everyone, myself Isha. So I'm here to be a part of today's group discussion. Topic is artificial intelligence. I want to add some points to it. So artificial intelligence is a development in computer systems, we can say which requires human intelligence for like humans को replace करके हमने computer systems को लेकर आया है और वो हमारी सारी चीजें सारे tasks को solve करता है. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, myself Rinku, and as Pearl said, today's topic is artificial intelligence, and I think in my point of view, artificial intelligence is the ability of computer to think itself, and just its examples are Google Assistant, Siri. It can be any system, it can be any app or website. For example, nowadays trend VBox installed in it, which is named as Rayan. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Reena. As Paul today started the discussion of the topic with so I would like to add my side of definition. So artificial intelligence is that anything which includes program to complete the task, not human involved. Humans are not involved. This is called artificial intelligence. Thank you.
So, hello everyone, myself Sarina, and as all of my GT members discussed about the artificial intelligence, I also want to add some point here in a scientific definition that it is a wide-ranging branch of a computer science which is concerned with the building of smart machines which are capable of performing some tasks that typically require human intelligence, like Siri, we can say self-driving car or Alexa.
Hello everyone, I am Sonia. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ही कंप्यूटर साइंस की ही एक ब्रांच है एंड द थ्योरी एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ कंप्यूटर साइंस able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. Thank you.
Okay, so we can say that AI is the human intelligence, the ability of a machine that the machine has got to use its data as human uses its brain. So now we are going to discuss about the pros and cons of this artificial intelligence. So
Pearl, before it, I just want to Pearl,
Yes, yes.
before that, I just want to add some, category of this AI. It basically falls under two categories, broad categories. One is narrow AI, which is also known as weak AI, because this kind of artificial intelligence operates within a limited context. And this is this stimulations of human intelligence is, it is merely focused on performing a single task. And the second category, which we will say about artificial general intelligence. So it is also known as a strong AI, and it is a machine with a general intelligence and much like human being.
Okay, Serena, thank you for adding. So now we'll start with the topic, and anyone who wants to start about the pros or cons of the artificial intelligence. Okay, let me start with the pros. So in COVID-19, as we have seen, this was a very sorry. Okay, in COVID-19 also we used artificial intelligence. Our government has launched an AI-based app that is Arogya Setu for contact tracing of COVID patients. So this type of apps based on AI also helped us in the outbreak tracking, outbreak mapping of worldwide mapping of the outbreak, and also in making vaccines, in making as vaccines were based on the use of genome sequences, which is done by these kind of using the artificial intelligence, that is machine learning, big data, etc.
And also, I want to add another point into it, that it is it have a one pros that it have less number of human errors. For example, in a weather forecasting, using AI, we have reduced the majority of human errors. Earlier, in the earlier era, we used to predict by the weather, seeing the weather as human used to predict by seeing the weather. But today, our artificial intelligence does this works, and it reduced the human errors.
Yes, there is one more pros of this artificial intelligence. So it takes risks instead of humans. For example, if we have to defuse a bomb, then in that case, a robot can defuse that bomb, and no human risk will be there, no deaths will be there. So that will be a very good point of artificial intelligence.
There is
Also,
also one more point,
we
like digital assistance. Some highly advanced organizations use digital assistants to interact with the user. So it will save time. The digital assistant using any website to interact with the people. Okay. So we can chat them looking for, but we do not decide that our chat works or a human being.
Oh,
I would
okay, anyone?
also like
Yes,
to add
Priya.
point to the pros of the artificial intelligence, that is the availability of the software 24 into 7 hours, which is impossible for humans, because generally human works for 6 to 7 hours a day, not more than that, and which also requires break time in between. So artificial intelligence is very useful for working all throughout the day and night. So it is also a pros of the artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Okay, Reena. As Reena and Isha talked about the working of robots and replacing humans, but I agree with that. But I think there is a cons involved in that one. That is, the robotics and the AI companies are having like self-service kiosks. That is, they will behave as clerk. You insert your card, and they will cut the money, and they will place an order for you in any shop, you can say, or any cafe. There are these kiosks like in developed countries like Japan, etc. So and there are fruit picking robots in also. So what they are doing, they are taking the jobs away from the field workers, the low income earners. So I think it is causing technological unemployment, because the technology is there, so the human resource is the humans are not getting their jobs, they are being displaced of that. So this is a cons, I think, in that.
यस पॉल,
Anyone
यू आर
else?
राइट, बट वहां पर ऐसा भी होता है कि मतलब अगर रोबोट को भी हैंडल करना है तो उसके लिए भी कुछ चिप्स वगैरह होती हैं जो इंसर्ट करनी होती है, उनकी बैटरी रिचार्ज करनी होती है, वो भी कुछ ड्यूटीज न्यू असाइन हुई हैं इन रोबोट्स के, जैसे ही रोबोट्स की एंट्री हुई है हमारी लाइफ में, तो उन चीजों के लिए भी एम्प्लॉयमेंट दी जाती है। बट यस, जो लो एम्प्लॉयमेंट वर्कर्स हैं उनके लिए थोड़ा लॉस है, but they will also get some or other work because they also want to live here in the world, so they have to earn, they will earn from some other fields, from some other employment works. Yes.
And
Artificial
artificial intelligence
Let's make
also
it more.
Yes, Sonia.
automatic tasks
Yes,
and
Reena, continue.
utilizing more and more digital assistant can lead to increased machine dependency and even human laziness. Relying on artificial intelligence can cause us to use our brain less to memorize, strategize, and solve issues on our own. The effort this may have on future generation may be vast if left unacknowledged.
Okay, Sonia. Yes, Sarina, you
And
were
adding
speaking.
a point, as Pearl said that, yeah, Pearl, you were saying that because of this availability of 24 into 7 of the AI, the humans lost their job. While humans were working, they have a cons in that, because AI is something which can take a faster decision. So human will think emotionally and practically, but AI works on what it programmed, and it doesn't think of practically or emotionally.
Sarina,
Yes, Sarina, there is itself a cons involved in that. Have you seen the movie Robot, the South Indian movie?
Yes.
Anyone have seen can
Yes.
understand that yes, AI based robots etc have the faster decision making, but they do not have emotional intelligence what is needed at a time. In human cognition we also have one factor, that is emotional factor, that is also very important in human life. Yes, Rinku, you were speaking something.
इसके अंदर मैं भी एक पॉइंट ऐड करना चाहती हूँ, जैसे कि इसके अंदर रहता है कि हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के लिए हमें मेंटेनेंस भी बहुत ज्यादा चाहिए रहती है, फिर उसके लिए भी लोगों को, जैसे कि बेरोजगार होने से उसमें भी काम मिलता है, ऐसे बेरोजगार नहीं होते हैं, ये भी एक पॉइंट है।
Okay, Rinku,
Actually,
some another point. Yes, Chavi.
actually, that's right. As you said that there is
Yeah.
a job loss fear, but according to us research of accountancy, a firm said that there is a loss of 7 billion jobs in 20 years ahead. But there is also another 2 lakh new jobs that are generating. So there is a new generation of jobs as well, not only the loss.
So that, yes, it is
And
very right.
also, AI helps in reducing the repetitive jobs. Well, AI helps in reducing the repetitive jobs. Like example, if we want to say send some thanking mails or verifying documents, so it can be automatically done. So it doesn't require the repetitive jobs that earlier human used to do that.
Okay, concluding this point. So what I concluding this point, we can say that it is, as Sarina said, it is reducing the repetitive jobs, but it is also giving us new fields to work upon. So for that, what we need to improve the skills of the human resource, as India has enough demographic dividend. So we need to improve the skills so that we can harness the technology and use it in our better. So any other point?
It doesn't improve with the experience. One of the most amazing characteristics of human cognitive is its ability to develop with age and experience. However, the same cannot be said about artificial intelligences, as they are machine. They cannot improve with experience. Rather, it starts to wear and tear with time.
Okay, some
And
one
also
more.
this AI, talking about some cons.
Okay, Sarina, you see.
I was just saying that talking about its con, one of them is that it is making human lazy. We can see ourselves also. If we want to, have something, we want to search something. Earlier we used to pick up dictionary, or we used to pick up some books, but now we just Google it and ask, okay Siri, tell me this. And also people used to, okay Siri, switch on the fan, switch off the fan. This is making a human too lazy.
Yes, the Internet of Things.
But it can
Okay.
be said as pros also and cons also, like daily applications, like we are using okay Google app, like we are using Alexa. So जो लोग मतलब उठ नहीं सकते, जिन जो थोड़े पैरालाइज्ड हैं, उनके लिए ये चीज एक
Yes.
तरह से प्रोज भी है। कॉन्स अगर हम देखें तो उसका प्रोज भी है। तो ये एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जो जिसको हम प्रोज में जो पॉइंट ले रहे हैं उसको हम कॉन्स में भी ले सकते हैं, एंड सेम वाइस वर्सा।
Okay, I
Yes,
want to
I
start.
also like to add, as Sarina said, ki it is making people lazy, but it's at the same time it is saving time also. No, in the if we search through books, we have to spend 1 day or 2 day to going through whole that book. But in with the help of Google, we can search within few minutes. So it is also a very good use of artificial intelligence.
Yes, Reena, that means it is we are getting our resources very nearer to us. We are having a lot of knowledge available there. Okay. So next cons that I want to discuss is about environmental impact. That is, as these data, artificial intelligence is based on big data. So data is stored in big computers, supercomputers, which needs a lot of electricity. So there is electricity consumption. Also, the lot of heat is also generated due to that, and for that coolant big ACs are used. So that also needs electricity, and as we know that most of the share in electricity is thermal power plants, which increases the air pollution. So it is impacting our environment also.
Yes, and talking
Yes, I
about the
would.
cons, I am having another point. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
Isha, continue.
okay. So machines can also only perform those tasks which they are assigned, like which they are programmed for. But if we ask them to do something else out of the box, like we can say, then in that case they would crash, or they would give irrelevant outputs, which could be a major backup about that.
I would like to add point to
Yes, at the
Pearl's
same
point.
time, if we'll ask the human beings for the doing out of the box work, so they can do at a easy level. But thinking about the AI, they doesn't do that. As per Isha said, that they crash, or they just will show some errors in it.
One more point is, in this artificial intelligence is lack in creativity. Okay, and it only works on previous data and programs. It does not produce any result from themselves.
Okay, Reena, you were saying something?
Yeah, I would like to add your point that you were saying it is affecting the environment as well. So for the artificial intelligence, we need Wi-Fi, which is which is connecting people through the cables which are passing through the oceans. So they are also affecting the marine life. So it is a very bad point about it.
Yes, also the Wi-Fi is we use they are using now. There will be Wi-Fi's based on satellites. So the 5G technology that will
Yeah,
also
it will
increase
affect the birds as well.
birds as well. Their rays will harm them, and also they will increase the space debris also.
Yeah,
And
I
also
want
the
to add
increasing
one.
the era of AI, we are also, yeah, Kajal, continue.
Yes,
Like
Kajal?
we see that they are very costly, and maintenance and recurrent need to be continuous day by day, and hardware and software updated day by time. So we need plenty of cost to maintain them. They are very costly.
Okay, Kajal, now
Yes,
Sarina.
Kajal, you are right. And adding a point towards the Pearl's point that it will, affect the birds and marine species also. But if we'll talk about the human being, it will affect human being also in one or another way. Like if we can see that radiations coming from the AI, because every house and every home will be having some AI based things in their homes, and radiations coming from them will automatically affect our human body, so it will affect our health also.
Okay, so one pros point that I would like to add is it will help in, there are many applications of AI which are still not in use much, not in much use. Like in policing, we can use AI and in smart policing, and we can use them to counter terrorism. We can use that in agriculture also, as using the AI based equipments, the farmers will be able to do their soil analysis themselves. Will be able to do the soil analysis also. Talking and all.
So I would like to give examples of AI which India has started using recently. For example, FASTag on toll taxes.
Yes.
So it saves time. India recently has started this campaign, and in some areas it is still not in progress, but they are doing their best to continue. So it will make a great change and save people's time. So it is a great effort by the government.
Yes, Veena, you are right. So we end the topic on the positive note. So Sarina, would you like to conclude the topic?
Yeah, sure, Pearl. So
I
I want
would
to
like to
conclude.
add one more point here, pros of artificial intelligence. May I, Sarina?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there are medical applications also to this. This is the best thing that artificial intelligence has done to humans. It said that time and tide waits for none, but with medical applications of artificial intelligence, a wide scope application is present. Doctors assess patients and their health risks with the help of artificial machine intelligence, and the application helped to educate the machine about the side effects of various medicines also. So nowadays, medical professionals are trained with artificial surgery simulators. It uses application which helps in detecting and monitoring neurological disorders and stimulate the brain functions also. Also, it helps in radio surgeries too. Thank you.
Yes, Isha, you are right. I have an example of that. In one Gujarat hospital, there was done surgery of cancer surgery by the doctor sitting about 40 kilometers away from the patient, and it was done through using AI-based robotics. So I think it is a very great invention of human being.
I
So
think not
Sarina,
only
would
in
you
medical.
continue? Would you conclude it, as we are having less time?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So as per conclusion, every new invention or breakthrough will have both pros and cons, but we as a human need to take care of that, and we should use the positive side of that invention to create a better world. So AI has a massive potential advantages, and the key for human will ensure the rise of robots doesn't yet out of hand. So some people says that artificial intelligence can destroy human civilization if it goes into wrong hands. But still, none of the AI application made at the scale that it can destroy humanity at that much level as we are thinking of.
Okay, so we'll conclude the topic that, as Sarina has said, AI has great potential, so it should be used uh, with transparency, accountability, and it should be used for the benefit of the human beings. So we end today's GD. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.